What do you do when your boyfriend becomes convinced you've been replaced by an imposter and starts documenting everything you do to prove you're not the real you? I've been with Brent for 2 years and I've never seen him like this. It started 5 weeks ago. He came home from visiting his mom and something was different, distant, suspicious. That night he asked me how we met. I told him the story like I always do. He said, "That's not how it happened. You're getting details wrong." I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Since then, he tests me constantly. Questions about our relationship, our past. I answer correctly every time, but he says I'm wrong. He keeps a list on his phone and takes pictures of me, studying them like he's looking for proof. Last night I asked what was going on. He looked at me with these empty eyes. "I think something happened to you about a month ago. You came back different. You look like her, you sound like her, but you're not her. You're someone else." I didn't know what to say. How do you respond when someone you love thinks you've been replaced? I tried to laugh it off and reassure him, but he just shook his head and walked away. Now he barely talks to me, just watches me, documents me, like I'm some kind of experiment. I didn't know what to do. 2 weeks passed and things got worse. One night while Brent was in the shower, his phone kept buzzing on the counter. I glanced at it and saw his mom's name. The preview said, "Ask her about the beach house. She won't remember because she was never there." Beach house? What beach house? I opened the messages. There were hundreds, all from his mom going back 5 weeks. Test her on this. See if she remembers this. The real her would know this. Each message with a different question, a different detail, a different trap. Things I couldn't possibly know. Places I'd never been. Events that never happened. His mom had been feeding him false information this entire time, setting me up to fail tests I could never pass. And at the bottom, her most recent message. "She's not the girl you fell in love with. I can prove it." I called his mom the next morning. "Brent's been acting strange. Has he mentioned anything to you?" "He's mentioned some concerns," she said carefully. "About you." "About me? What concerns?" "He thinks you're different, that something changed." "I haven't changed. He's acting paranoid." "Is he though? Or are you just not the person he fell in love with?" Her tone made my skin crawl. She knew. She'd been doing this on purpose. I couldn't wait for Brent to see it. I needed to confront her myself. The next morning, I drove to his mother's house. Before getting out, I opened the voice recorder on my phone and slipped it into my pocket. She opened the door with a smile that disappeared when she saw my face. "We need to talk. I don't know what you're talking about. You've been texting Brent for 5 weeks, setting me up to fail tests I couldn't pass." Her face hardened. "Brent deserves someone better than you. So you drove him insane? Made him think I was replaced?" I showed him the truth. "You're not right for him. That wasn't your decision to make. I'm his mother. Everything about him is my decision. His relationships, his future, all of it." Her voice was cold. "And I won't let some girl ruin what I've built." "You mean controlled?" "Brent listens to me. He always has. When I told him you were different, he believed me because he trusts his mother. You manipulated him. I protected him from you. You were never good enough for my son. So I did what any mother would do. I removed the problem. By making him think I'm not real, by showing him you're not who you pretend to be. It worked. He doesn't trust you anymore. Give it another week and he'll end it himself. He's going to find out." She smiled. "You have no proof. It'll be your word against mine. And he'll always choose his mother." I walked back to my car, hands shaking. I stopped the recording and drove home. Brent was on the couch. "Where were you?" "Your mom's house." I sat down and showed him the message screenshots. He read them, confused. Then I pulled out my phone. "Listen to this." I pressed play. His mother's voice filled the room. Clear, cold, undeniable. "Everything about him is my decision. I removed the problem. You were never good enough for my son. He doesn't trust you anymore." Brent went pale. When it ended, he sat in silence. "She did this on purpose. My own mother. I'm so sorry, Brent." He called her immediately and put her on speaker. "Did you do it? Did you lie to me about her?" Silence. Then, "I was trying to protect you." "Protect me? You tried to destroy my relationship. You made me think I was losing my mind. She's not good enough for you, Brent. That's not your decision. Don't contact me again." He hung up and looked at me with tears in his eyes. I don't know if I can fix what I did to us. We're still together a year later, but Brent's in therapy now and hasn't spoken to his mother since that day. Sometimes I catch him staring at me like he's making sure I'm real, and I hate that she put that doubt in his head.